Hello out there, this is Cammie White and you're listening to Rushdown Radio.
Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of Rushdown Radio. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Anthony's cell phone. Clearly, it's getting him in trouble as usual.
Wow.
Yep.
I was silencing it. Thank you.
Were you, though?
Yes! I'm silencing it. You know what? Nope. We're not doing this. Okay? Okay? All right. Anywho. Hello, everyone. We're here to talk about the gaming industry and all of its
junk.
Oh, boy. Oh, and what a
tomfoolery.
What a junk-filled episode we have today.
This is going to be a woozy of an episode.
But, Michael, what are you playing?
I'm getting back into Yakuza like a dragon.
Hey.
Has been kind of interesting because now we got the job classes and stuff. And I'm like, oh, God, I got to pick job classes again.
Yes. Be back up.
I hate picking job classes. I'm tired of picking. I don't want to have to pick. Don't make me pick. I always pick wrong usually anyway.
Man, you don't want to pick like a foreman?
I got dude is foreman, the cop dude. He's my foreman.
That's an interesting choice.
See? I don't know.
I don't think it's a bad choice. I mean, if anybody was going to be foreman, I was going to make him. I made Ichiban my foreman for like a minute so I can get one of the abilities it has.
Oh, I got Ichiban as my bodyguard.
See, I got the cop as the bodyguard.
And then who I got? Well, I switched old girl to Psycho to Idol now because she was what was it? The cocktail waitress one. That one sucks.
See, she ain't even in my party right now.
For good reason. She's not that great.
I had Namba as the Idol because his healing ability is pretty damn good.
Not an idol. But yeah, I'm having a lot more fun. I'm starting to like understand the management system thing for the mini game. So we finally getting real money.
Yes.
At first I was getting mad like this is stupid. I'm like turn this off. But like I need the money. That's like the easy way to make money in that game.
Once you get the groove going,
yeah,
it's infinite money.
Like, oh, this is really okay. We got money coming in. So like, okay.
Oh yes. Once you break into it, it's smooth sailing.
I mean, it has its own like story plot too.
I love it.
I'm like, why does the mini game have its own plot to it?
Because this is Yakuza, man.
You know, I ain't familiar with Yakuza. This is weird to me. I'm like, oh, how are we gonna make some money? No, it's a whole like.
There's a plot
for a mini game.
This game is nothing but plot threads, man.
It really is. I wish you would have told me there were Korean characters in this game, especially the sexy Korean dude with the guns and stuff.
I mean, you want me to tell you there's Chinese people in here too?
I know Zhao's my daddy, so that man's so fun. Oh my god! I'm like, can we?
Zhao.
Yes. Ugh. Love him. He is so hot. I'm like, oof.
Why am I not surprised that you are here for the
sexy Asian man? What? Zhao ain't no fuck boy.
What?
He's alternative. He's edgy. He's cool.
He is nothing short of a fuckboy. This man has denim shorts with leggings on and spiked. He got spiked high tops.
Yeah, because he's cool.
He is fuckboy supreme.
He's fashion forward. I just think you're just being a hater.
Now that is the thing. I think his whole like get up. I think it's good looking, but he's a fuckboy.
I love Zhao so much. He's like top 3 men in the game I like.
Well, I won't say any more about him.
Ichiban's number 3 now, unfortunately.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know he was in the running.
Oh yeah, he's hot. He's one of the reasons why I was playing the game. You know, his hair is messed up. Oh baby, his hair so bogus. He's wanted to get a perm, and it didn't go out the way he thought.
No, and he stuck with it.
He just stuck with it. He said, screw it. It kind of like his signature now.
I can't see him without it.
I'm also playing the Avengers game too. Cause I'm like, okay, are they gonna be done with putting stuff in it? I guess the last update gonna be probably on Jane Foster, I guess. So it's gonna be the last major update for the game. It's gonna be it probably because they packing it up. I mean, now they don't even own because I know a story later we're gonna talk about with SquareEnix packing things up. So it's not looking too bright.
Damn,
for that
ain't
game.
It crazy how this game was projected to be around for years?
Yeah, they lied to us.
Wow, isn't that crazy? The game industry lying about the life expectancy of a video game?
Especially live service ones.
Crazy.
Crazy. See, I'm playing mostly
How's
that.
Anthem doing?
I don't even... That game doesn't exist in my mind most of the time.
How's Halo Infinite doing?
Good.
Let's use some more current stuff.
Right? I'm like, Anthem? Who plays Anthem?
Hey, how's Halo Infinite doing?
I couldn't tell you at all.
Whew.
That's what I'm playing. Just Yakuza and the Avengers game from my side. Of course, fighting game, but that's for our other show.
All right.
What are you playing?
So I picked back up Tales of Arise because I want to finish it.
Okay.
I've told myself if I'm going to buy new games, I have to beat old games.
Okay.
And
very sensible.
And I'm like, nah, we beating this because I like this game. And this story.
Yeah, it turns on its head once you get to like later parts of it.
I am at where I think the last dungeon is, and I say I think because this is a Tales game.
Yeah.
I can go and be like, all right, guys, we're about to go attack God. And then it's like, what? There's a stronger God pulling the strings of this God?
Yeah.
And it's like, man, okay, another 10 hours. Let's go.
That's a very JRPG Tales thing to do.
So yeah, we're about to go attack and dethrone God, but of course before that we need money.
Yeah.
Because we're poor.
That game makes you feel like you're poor all the time.
Well, we out here. We poverty.
Poverty.
We are straight poverty boys out here.
Oh, yeah. That game made everything. It made getting money hard. It made getting levels hard. It made a lot of stuff that should be easy a lot harder.
Yeah, but I mean, at least it's fun to play.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah. I'm also playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
You should never be playing games like that. That's a game you shouldn't be playing.
Why?
You playing that?
So, my coworkers would not shut up about me playing this game because they're like, it's one of the greatest games of our time, man. You're missing out. You're missing out.
I hate that. You're missing out, mess.
I was like, I'm not buying this. But then I realized, oh, wait, I have an account I'm sharing. And they already have it.
Oh, well, that's
so
good.
it cost me nothing to play it. And I'm like, sure, why not? It's all right. I like it. It's not terrible.
Are you not killing innocent people on train tracks and stuff?
It's a good game. You know, it gives you all that freedom of choice to do what you want.
Yeah, be a murderer.
I mean, yeah, there's like an honor system, but who cares about that? What is it? What? They're like, oh, if you have a bad honor system, it makes things more expensive. Then I will acquire money. Just don't ask me how I got it, or I'll just rob you. I don't care. Let's go.
That's definitely an option.
Let's go. Oh, because I'm a bad person, you gonna charge me more money? Why would you charge a bad person more money? Why would you charge a murderer more money? They would just commit murder.
That's true. That's usually what happens.
Yes, I should know.
Wow. All right. You're just, implicating yourself. That's fine.
Look. They told me that I could do what I want in this game.
That's
true.
And
there are consequences, but I don't care. I don't want to pay for things, okay? So we out here.
You out here stealing?
Steal? I earned it.
By killing them?
They were an obstacle.
Oh, wow.
I removed the obstacle.
Oh, wow.
Is that not the point of a video game?
Wow.
To overcome the obstacle?
Sure. When you put in those very, 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 very like small terms, of course, that's the way people do it.
I don't see what I did wrong.
But that lacks nuance, obviously.
I don't see what I did wrong.
Of course you don't.
I'm playing the game as intended.
Oh, that's how it's intended to be played. I'm pretty sure that's what they meant.
I don't know, man. If it wasn't that, how come I could do it?
That's not how games work. You know that for a fact.
I'm just saying.
Anywho, I think we should go into what's this week's topics.
All right, let's start off with a fun one. So, Bungie had time.
Yes, Bungie, come through.
Because
drag them.
They were speaking. If you're not aware, I'm sure you've heard about the Roe versus Wade overturn nonsense.
Yes.
So Bungie was out here just saying, hey, we're down for reproductive rights.
Yep.
Let's see. Here's the exact tweet. Standing up for reproductive choice and liberty is not a difficult decision to make, and Bungie remains dedicated to upholding these values. Good tweet.
Good tweet.
Great tweet.
Very good tweet.
Very difficult to disagree with unless you're a pro-lifer, I guess.
Yeah.
But, of course, gamers have to be gamers.
The gamers, TM.
Can we just stick to making video games by, well, the type of man who would make this, really? Some guy is sitting in his car with some shades looking forward at the camera threateningly.
Of course.
And Bungie said, never. It's almost as if you can multitask or something. That's crazy. Oh, we got somebody with a Broly profile picture, so you know he's tough.
Oh yeah, it's a weed.
Literally, this is just sad. You, as a gaming company, are really going to start choosing a side when you shouldn't even be involved in this bunch of political BS. As a gaming company, your focus should be how to appease people with your games, not your opinions. Don't. Seriously.
I love that reading.
Bungie said, we've chosen our side and it wasn't difficult. Our company values exist beyond our games. It's almost as if games are not as important as reproductive rights for women or something.
Wow. Drag them, Bungie.
Wow. Destiny? Nah, man, we out here defending some rights.
Right? That's good. I love them for all of that because some companies are really like, I don't know, they kind of like scared to say something. But like, you have women that work at your companies. That's the thing. Like, women work there. So if you telling me if you don't agree with it, or I don't know, it's just like, if your company has even an iota of women who work there, or even people who can have, you know, children, you should probably like support them in their actual like rights and stuff.
Y'all need to stop. Oh God, y'all need to stop politics. It's not a business standpoint nor a game standpoint. It's irrelevant to what y'all do.
Is it though?
It's very relevant to the lives of our employees. We will never stop.
Exactly. Can't stop, won't stop, basically.
Oh, and my favorite. You are a video game company. You are a toaster.
Right? That picture was so good. Oh, that was so good.
It doesn't make sense without the context of knowing that this guy has a toaster for a profile pic. But like, shut up.
Pretty much. Shout out to Bungie and whoever's on their Twitter account that day. They had time.
I'm not going to play Destiny, but shout outs to y'all.
This is just good to, you know, affirm people that work in your company that you care about them and their lives and stuff. Because, like, this affects a lot of people.
It's almost as if video game companies are made of people and not autonomous machines made to just create products for you to consume.
I mean, people assume that's what it is, though. People are like, oh, okay, companies are not people.
You're a video game company. And who works there?
Actual
people?
Living people.
When you roll the credits on your favorite Bungie game, what are those names for? They're not product numbers. They're names.
Or androids.
Stupid.
Yeah, I thought this was really, really amazing seeing Bungie just step up to like say they. I mean, it was a really easy thing to do, but it's the fact they did it. They're gonna get backlash, of course, because gamers have such an issue with politics.
Of course, you know, games are getting so political,
right?
Oh my God, politics in my games.
Why they said go vote for Trump or something? Go vote for Biden. They just said, hey, people deserve rights. That's it. Like, that's not a big like political statement.
And you know what's ironic? These people complain about all that, then go play Call of Duty.
Right? Or Metal Gear Solid or something.
Right? I'm tired of politics in my video games. What's your favorite game franchise? Metal Gear Solid's pretty good.
I can't think of many games that are really popular, especially AAA games that is not politically driven of some sort, or don't have some type of political angle to it. Like,
I feel like people don't know how politics at all works.
They don't.
But, you know, that's cool. Keep on thinking there's no meaning behind certain games.
It's just a video game. You're thinking too deeply into it.
Keep on playing stuff like Fallout or Far Cry, thinking there's nothing at all political about it.
It ain't. You were putting emphasis on it was not there.
That's crazy. Anywho, we're going to move on to, speaking of Far Cry, did you know Ubisoft is looking for people to buy them?
Now, this blew me out of the water. I did not expect this to happen.
It's crazy. It's almost as if when you make garbage games for a long time and make poor business decisions, you start to look not great and you don't make as much money.
Not to mention them with their accounts of abuse and workplace negligence and all other good stuff going on at Ubisoft.
Yep. It's getting to a point where the founding family, I'm not even going to try to say their last names, but the founding family of Ubisoft was like, we're going to get a private firm to buy it so no one else can because we want that. That's ours.
Wait, they're going to get a private firm to buy them out?
They're going to get a private firm to help the family buy them out. So I guess it's going to be owned by the family and the private firm, and they're going to make the money back. I don't know what they're going to plan to do.
Oh, was she trying to buy out all the other, like the other investors and stuff?
Right. They just want to buy it so that no one else can.
Oh, okay. That's, I guess.
Which I mean, right? Like, cool.
Do you?
Cool. Buy it so you can make another mediocre Splinter Cell game.
Good. I was hearing reports about that Prince of Persia game is not doing so well in development right now. I think they're gonna get another team to do it or something.
Yeah, they got another team to do it, which means they're probably scrapping the entire thing and restarting.
That's
which
wow.
I mean that sucks, but please do, because it looked like ass when y'all put that trailer out.
It didn't even have to look like that. I don't know what's going on.
And I saw some people defending it like, oh, I don't know, I think you guys are just having unrealistic expectations.
No,
that looked like ass.
Not when your company is a AAA studio with all that money and resources. I ain't gonna hear that.
You're not gonna tell me that they can make a game that looks like Assassin's Creed. What was it, Valhalla?
Yeah,
that game looks great, and you're not gonna tell me the same company that made that can't polish up some graphics to look better than that. I'm not even looking for like 4K ray tracing, blah blah blah.
I mean, it needs to. They're gonna charge me $70 for games now.
Oh, I'm just saying, for a remaster. If this is a remake,
it looks like a remake though.
Is it supposed to be a remake?
I think it's a remake.
No,
it has to be. Those are like new assets.
That's a remaster.
Those are new assets.
Don't you say that?
I'm about to make sure and check.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm looking at this as if it was supposed to be a remaster.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think it's a remake. You can't tell me it's a remake. I will not believe you. I refuse to believe that what they showed us was supposed to be a trailer for a remake.
Let me see.
Please find it, because I can't. No, there's no way.
Yep, remake.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Ain't no fucking way, boy.
I told you it's a remake.
No.
Ubisoft Trouble Prince of Persia remake moved to a new studio.
No.
That was 3 days ago from The Verge.
Son.
I told you. I know. Those are new assets. Those are new assets. Those are new assets. Those are not.
And I want people to know that these are not interchangeable words.
They're not.
A remaster makes me assume that they're taking what's already there and just up-resing.
Yeah, and sprucing it up.
Remake?
Remake is brand new assets all around. So that means new environments, new character models, new everything. Probably not the same. Probably old animations though. I'm sure you're gonna probably reuse some stuff. But yeah, so I told you the remake. I knew it. Yeah. Okay. It's right there in 4K. You still don't believe it.
And everything. Oh my god!
I told you.
No.
You know I'm a Prince of Persia dude.
Oh no! That recontextualizes that trailer. Oh, it looked like ass before, but oh no!
They made new asses look like that.
Oh no, baby! What is you doing?
Not to recontextualize the trailer for you.
Oh,
you was under the impression that was a remaster?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, that's new. They said actually worked on that.
It looked like one.
they made those new assets for that game. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's why we were mad. That's why we were upset.
No, I get why y'all was mad and upset. It looked like ass, but like I thought it was like
they did the best they could with what they had, pretty much. Yeah, no. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Your whole world.
Your
whole world turned upside down.
Son.
Yeah. It's like the only game from Ubisoft that I even care about, and that's what we got. Yep. Trash, garbage.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Son.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so bad though.
It looks pretty awful.
I can't.
It looks really awful.
I'm over here like, oh, that's a remaster. That can't possibly be a remake. There's no way on God's green earth that's a remake.
Yeah, they're remaking it from the ground up.
Are you sure?
Yes.
They not reusing nothing?
They might reuse some like animations and stuff.
Like the whole thing?
No. Those are new assets.
I am flabbergasted.
You seem quite like this is a lot to take in.
I feel blindsided.
I'm blindsided.
I need to find new words because I am distressed.
I'm sorry that you just had to become out this way, but I mean now you know. Now you get it. Now you understand what our frustration that we saw in that trailer.
I need to find I need to find some kind of words that are stronger than flabbergasted. I need to find some synonyms.
Yeah, that same company gonna be selling. They kind of like get bought by a private company. I guess it'd be privately owned. Cause wait, if they get privately owned, can they still be traded publicly?
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore right now. I am dumbfounded.
Do you want to move on?
I am bewildered.
Do you want to move to
I am stupefied.
Next topic?
I am dazed. I'm just reading off stuff because wow. Now, what was the question?
Do you want to move on to the next topic?
No, before that. About them being privately traded.
Oh, asking if they get bought out by this other company, will still be privately traded, like on stocks and stuff.
That's a good question. And I'm no financials expert, so it's hard for me to say what will happen to their stocks if they're bought and then owned privately.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, I'm not big into finance and stuff.
I mean, they might, because I don't think they're trying to like buy up all of it. I think they just want the majority.
But if they have the majority, still don't have to be publicly traded, though.
Which means if they do it publicly, anybody else can come and buy up more stock.
Exactly. It's like if their whole purpose is to not be owned by other people, then they're probably really not going to be on stocks anymore. I would assume.
I would think that's not great for them.
I mean, technically, you can still be a profitable company without being like publicly traded.
I mean, yeah, but it'd be a little bit more difficult, wouldn't it? Almost like they'd have to make some good games or something.
Well, not that Prince of Persia remake.
Look, I'm trying to.
Emotional damage,
bro. I feel like
was that emotional damage or psychic damage?
I don't know. I'm damaged though. I'm not the same person I was just moments ago. I'm a worse person for knowing this. You know what? Yeah, let's move forward.
Let's move forward.
I'd like to say move forward positively, but
it gets worse actually from here.
It does. We got the easy stuff out. What was supposed to be the easy stuff. God damn. Anywho, Sega.
Okay, what are we gonna talk about with Sega? Because they did a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
They're doing a lot of foolishness.
What else are they doing?
That Sonic thing.
Oh, yes, that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
About how they're removing old Sonic games from other places.
Yes, that.
Didn't y'all learn from Rockstar who pulled this same thing?
This is so garbage.
Now, once again, we have the ignorance who are like, well, these are really old games, and you should already have them if you're going to play them.
I don't care. I should
Game preservation.
Yes.
Like, it wasn't until a few months ago I even realized I can buy Sonic 3 legally from the Xbox Marketplace.
Oh, yes.
You didn't see it? No. Do you know how hard it is to find a legitimate copy of Sonic 3?
I am well aware. Xbox is a really good store when it comes to like game preservation.
Yes. And now Sega's like, nah.
Take that off.
Yeet. Why would you want that? You got this.
I get it. They're trying to push the new one. I get it. They want to make money off this new ROM hack they made. But
like, we get it. Y'all put smoothing and upscale res and stuff like that. And this is to say nothing of that weird pre-order debacle.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Like, why'd y'all do that? And there was some of the most pathetic pre-order bonuses and things to lock out. Like, bro, animations on the home screen?
Right? Like, who's like, man, I need those.
Checkerboard backgrounds?
Yeah. Sega's weird these days. They've been doing some weird stuff.
It's like they take one step forward and then take like
8 steps back.
All y'all had to do was drop it.
That's it.
Because I was sitting at work looking at the trailer. Yo, how much is it? How much is it? You can have it. Just take it.
You can have it.
Just take it. Take the money. Take it, please. And then, first of all, it's $40. That's a little strong. 2, that debacle there. And then 3, the removal of older bruh. Y'all know better than that.
That's pretty weird.
Well, I mean, I guess that's why piracy is a thing. Not that we're endorsing it.
We're not endorsing it. We're not endorsing it.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not a possibility.
Right?
I'm not saying it's something you can or can't do.
I'm not saying Google's right there.
I'm not saying that it's difficult to emulate these things, that even your phone can do it.
Right? Even your old phone can do it.
Right. There's so many phones out there that could do this.
Right? You just go to the App Store and look for a said application that could do such thing.
I mean, not that we're endorsing it.
We're not endorsing it. We're just saying that it's out there.
It's out. We're stating facts.
We're saying it's literally facts. It's factual.
Hey,
we are telling the news. The news is it's out there for you guys.
Exactly. And if people is like, well, if you pirate a game, then it's stealing because that's a sale they could have had.
No, it's not.
It's not a lost sale.
It's not a lost sale.
It's not.
Not for a almost 30-year-old ROM.
If anything, it's a sale that's a potential sale.
Yep.
Because as studies have shown, people who pirate games then go on to buy them.
Yep. This is true.
I can attest to this.
Me too, because I was like, man, this game was incredible. I'll go buy it.
I did this for Cuphead before buying it 3 times.
Of course you bought it 3 times.
I love Cuphead.
I mean, Cuphead's great. Like, it doesn't surprise you bought it 3 times though. You're definitely a person that will buy a game more than once if it's great.
Absolutely will.
Just like your other fave, Shovel Knight and Hollow Knight, respectfully.
Yes. Yes. My faves.
I think you bought them like at least 4 times each.
Look.
Probably that's probably like not even like
Look, all right.
probably 8 times.
Don't ask me about my purchases. Don't ask me about the things I purchased. Okay? I want Team Cherry to have money so they can finish Silk Song.
Look,
Where'd that come from?
It's coming. Be patient.
Ooh, my bad. Ooh, came out my chest there.
Between you and Callie, y'all gonna go up there one day and just knock on their front door.
Like, excuse me,
like, where's that?
Can we see some footage? Can we see like the first level? You know, we just want to see it.
Y'all are like the most ravenous
I
fans.
just want to see it. I just want to see it.
It's coming. Be patient.
I just want to see it. I don't think that's wrong with me. I just want to see it.
It exists. You know that it exists.
I know. I just want to see it.
You saw a trailer.
I want to see it, like, in front of me. I just want to see it.
I should probably write to them. It's like, hey guys,
I've written to them before.
Just check it in.
Oh, hey guys, just a little knock.
knock.
You know, just trying to see what's happening with Silk Song.
Right? It was good.
You know, just touching base.
This is such a base.
You know, no big deal. Just, you know, just a little correspondence.
They definitely like don't tell nobody nothing. They like, no, we gotta finish this game. So whenever it's finished, it's finished.
And you know what? I respect it. I'd still like to see it, but I respect it.
I mean, a clip or some
bro, just give me a
JPEG.
Give me a 3-second clip of like Hornet jumping, and I'll take it. That's where I'm at right now.
Just crumbs, please.
Just give me a start screen.
Not you begging for crumbs.
I'm down bad.
No, I see.
I am down cataclysmically for some news for Silk Song. I am. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Maybe we get some this year. Hopefully.
Here's the hope.
Maybe in summertime.
But yeah, Sega, you guys are dumb.
Very dumb.
Like, what is this? Y'all, all these people ever have to do was sell a video game. You had it. You had done the thing. You did it. And you fucked it up somehow.
Because they have to do it their way. It's their way or the
This
highway.
is the equivalent of going to the finish line and then choosing to go back. You could have crossed the finish line and won, and you were just like, you know what? No.
I don't think I want to.
I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just go backwards a little bit. You know? Hit a speed bump or something.
I'm not surprised.
I want to be.
Like, I'm not surprised at what they're doing. I mean, most companies have been doing this. I think SquareEnix tried to do this with with the release of the Chrono Cross release, the remaster. I think they said you couldn't use the old ones on the PSN. It's like a bug or something, quote quote bug or something that they couldn't fix for some reason. Hint hint, quote quote.
Just buy the new one. Buy the new one that people. Oh man, I've not heard great things.
Nothing good. That's why anybody. I'm got my copy at home. I can just play mine off off the actual disc. I'm good.
Now see, I'd never played it, so I was like, I'll just wait and see what's gonna happen. And whoo,
yeah. I was giving. If you are gonna play it, I would just probably play it on PC because you got like bug fixes and stuff to fix the frame rates and stuff. Because the console version is just done. Like that's just not gonna get fixed probably.
Yeah, you almost bought it for the Switch.
No, don't buy it for the Switch. Get it for the PC. Your favorite thing these days.
Well, I guess that's that on that. All right, let's forge on ahead.
I think somebody we could clump together too. That's like we can talk about those two topics with the ones that got 2 of the same company.
Okay, so well then let's jump into Square Enix first.
Woo, dog it. Woo, dog it. Let's do this. I was ready for this.
You want to go in? Let's go.
Sure. Okay. So first, let's talk about Balan Wonderworld. So,
that game that you bought for money on purpose.
It's in plastic now because I'm never going to open it because I'm going to sell it one day for lots of money.
All right. I mean, if that's the plan.
So Mr. Yuji Naka talked about Square Enix. He went in on them about them pretty much sabotaging his whole entire project for Balan Wonderworld. He went on to talk about the music they chose for one of the trailers, like how the game's actually going to come out, them rushing the actual release date for the game, like just completely just sabotage his whole dream for the game. And he went in. He went in a long time.
They don't care about games.
He just said they suck, and I don't really blame him because he's an artist.
It was so bad he was even suing them.
Yeah, it took him like 2 years because I think he was already under a lawsuit. So now he's actually, the lawsuit's everything already done. Now I can actually talk about it publicly finally, and that's when he went on that long post and just say, okay, got some things to get off my chest real quick. But yeah, so basically that game would have been a masterpiece had they just let him do what he wanted to do, which doesn't surprise me. Like, Square Enix has always tampered in the affairs of these developers when they're trying to make something good, and that's what usually every time for the last 20 years almost, when they have like these development cycles where they do that, the game comes out and not be good.
Which is crazy because I mean, I'm just sitting here playing this demo like, ain't no way you're not gonna let this slide.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. No, he was told to get off the project, I believe.
And we just didn't know.
No.
There's been so many people out here blaming Yuji Naka.
Of course, because he's the scapegoat. That's how you do it. If the game would be successful, they would have, like, I don't know, they would have probably not gave him the problems. But if it's done bad, like, oh, it's his fault. It's his fault. He did it. It's kind of dirty. That man's a whole artist. Like, that's like, he had a vision. Let the man get his vision out. It would have been great if you just let him do it the way he wanted to do it, which makes perfect sense because they took a whole chunk of the game and put it into a stupid book. They have to read to understand what's going on inside the actual game, which I thought was dumb.
Very.
Like, if that was actually in the game would probably be a lot better. Of course, also fix some of the problems with the gameplay and some of the, like, visual stuff. The game would probably been pretty good.
Maybe have a gameplay loop that isn't a one-button game.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder what happened to Babylon's Fall, huh?
It fell. Like, completely fell.
And I don't think it was all on Platinum.
Oh, of course not. Platinum has
like
too much of a pedigree to not come on with no junk like that.
I'm not going to say they perfect, but they better than that.
Yeah, that game was, woof. That demo was rough, let alone the full game.
I didn't even play it. I didn't even play the demo. I looked at it and was like, nah, this is trash.
I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. And it's weird how when that game, they first showed it in 2018, like, this looks incredible. What is this? And then once they said live service, like, that's the death sentence for this game. Live service.
And what happened? Because I don't think it's gonna have that many people on here for a live service. I think
the Steam charts are pretty telling of people actually playing that game.
13 minutes ago, 13 people.
Wow. Those are loyal people. Very loyal.
55 people over 24 hours.
Wow. That's horrible. 55 people?
1,166 at an all-time high.
That's not even good. That's not, for an all-time high, that's pretty bad.
At some point it rose because it opened up with only 267 people. So some people got curious.
Yeah. And
then they were like, nah, this is trash. No thank you.
Wow. Yeah, Square Enix they're not making smart decisions lately at all. Balan Wonderworld's being one of them. That Avengers game, another bad decision. And then they're gonna make a whole bunch more bad decisions. Another one with their recent endeavors with business.
Oh, you mean how they're being like selling off all this stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a dumb idea.
Yeah.
It's a bad idea.
Very bad.
Why would you do this?
I know the reason. They said the reason actually too.
Oh, you mean so they can focus more on things like blockchain?
Yes.
And NFTs?
Yes.
The stuff that's dying right now?
Yes, that's what they're going to do.
Bro, that stuff is dying in the water. And y'all were like, just put more money in it. It'll be fine.
So if you guys haven't heard, Square Enix is going to they're selling off all of their Western branches of gaming. So that's Crystal Dynamics. That's, what's the other ones they have?
Isn't it Square Enix Montreal?
Yeah, Square Enix Montreal. Just anything that's not the Japanese stuff is getting sold off.
So they
Embracer Group.
Yep. Tomb Raider. Deus Ex.
Yep.
They can be board games now.
Not board games. Somehow Hitman did not get a part of it. I think Hitman got out before all this stuff happened, thankfully.
That's weird, because I thought Hitman surely would have gotten part of that shop.
They would have. They would have still been under Square Enix, but I think they got out like I think last year. So they're like independent from them, which is good.
Very good.
Yeah,
this is now who knows what's going to happen to these franchises.
Well, people are hopeful that Embracer Group is actually going to do something with the franchises, so hopefully we see a new Tomb Raider. They said they're going to make a new Tomb Raider anyway, so that's actually gonna be a thing that happens. But I've always been under the idea that Square Enix having these Western branches that make sense to me anyway. When they first bought them, like almost 10 years ago, I'm like, this doesn't make sense really. Like, okay, fine, maybe they have some type of grand plan, and now it's like that was no grand plan. They just want to make more money. That's it.
And to think they sold it for $300 million.
Yeah, that was chump change.
That's right. They must have dug in their pocket and just went here.
Here, damn.
Like, they really wanted to offload that stuff just to work on NFTs and blockchain tech.
Yeah. One of the other rumors was that people were thinking that they're going to, like, offload this stuff so it could get bought by another company, which isn't outside the realm of actual belief. I can see them doing that for that reason, too.
All these places just want, oh my God, they just want to be bought up and just,
Like, I can see them being bought by Sony, like, easily.
I mean, I can too. I just don't like it.
I don't like it either, but what are we going to do? Like, we can't, like, we have no power to stop them making bad decisions.
Yeah, I guess we just got to leave it to the FEC or something.
Hopefully. But yeah, this is just not, I don't think Square Enix has been doing well with decision making for like at least 10 years. They're just making weird decisions, especially the NFT thing. That was just dumb.
And they still going for
They
it.
doubling down on it. They're going to sell off assets to give money to a thing that's dying. That's stupid.
It's not even like a slow decline. This isn't like something that you could just like bounce back from.
No, it was a scam, and now people are seeing through the scam. I think the only thing good going on with Square Enix is that they are releasing 16 in some form soon. Because what's his face? Yoshi P said the game's actually done. Like, it's done. That they're finished with the development for the game. And surprisingly, no development hell either. The first time in a long time they've actually been able to make a game that didn't have to go through like 20 years of development.
Which is good.
So, good signs for that, at least. That's the only good news coming from Square Enix right about now. Hopefully get a trailer sometime soon. All right, that's enough for Square Enix then. Let's talk about your favorite company then.
Oh, Activision?
Yeah, your boys.
Oh, all right, let's talk about Activision, the Cash Money Kotick.
Cash Money Kotick. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, he said Cash Money Kotick. Is that the name of this episode?
Yo, wait, we not there yet.
I don't know.
We not there yet.
I feel like that's the name. It pierced my skull.
So you want to start with the good news or the bad news?
Ain't nothing good coming from that place.
I mean, one of them is kind of good.
Sure. What we got?
So, Activision Blizzard put out a financials report, and they've shown off that they have lost about 60 million players.
Wow.
From Battle.net.
That's from the people that play was it Warcraft?
No, that's like Activision games in general.
Oh, okay. Got it.
That's one of the ways they play it.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
So, you know,
60 million?
60 million?
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a country.
Not a country.
They lost a country's worth of people.
Yikes.
Who ain't playing Call of Duty.
Nope.
They not playing COD. They not playing World of Warcraft.
Nope.
They ain't playing no Diablo.
No Hearthstone. None of that.
None of it.
Wow.
They out here loose. They bleeding people, man.
Good job, people, for stand up for what y'all believe in.
Right. And, you know, just not buying their games because you think they're trash. And they are.
Yeah, usually they are kind of like, good.
Like, demand better of Call of Duty.
Why? It's a shooty up. As long as it shoot good, look good, feel good, 10 out of 10.
It don't, though.
How do you know this?
I've seen it.
You see?
I've seen it.
But did you play it, though?
I mean, I played Warzone. That shit is ass.
If it got the point and shooty and it look good, that's all people need.
It do got gun.
That's a big part.
It does have gun.
And that's a huge part of it being a 10 out of 10.
Wow. You're right. It has gun.
It has a gun.
And you can shoot it.
That's all you need. Is the gun in the game? And can you use it to shoot people with it?
I mean,
10 out of 10.
It got that more right than Battlefield did.
Oof. Yikes.
Oh man, that came from a place.
It did.
I'm sorry. I played that 10-hour trial of it. Because, you know, I love Battlefield. If I had to choose between COD and Battlefield, I'm picking Battlefield 10 times out of 10.
Did they ever cite a reason why people like decide to stop playing Activision games? Like the controversy just pretty much why people just stopped playing.
I mean, let's see. From what I read, it wasn't like a big reason. It was just we lost 60 million players.
Damn. Damn.
But let's see if we can ascertain while that is. Yeah, as of March 31st, they have 372 million monthly active users, down from 535.
Wow.
Yeah. So, blah, 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 blah. 63 million.
Good.
Well, they cite one of the reasons being that Vanguard didn't sell as great. Warzone had lower engagement. Of course, Call of Duty Mobile is doing fine.
Of course. Not surprised there.
So, yeah, they just basically blame Call of Duty.
That's it? Nothing else?
Yeah, that's it. They just blame Call of Duty not doing great.
Like, man, Call of Duty out here making us lose money.
Hey,
Nothing
man.
else we doing making us lose money.
Nothing
Just
at
that
all.
one game.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. Not a thing. You know what?
Nope.
I hate financial reports. Even more now to playing Yakuza, because I remember those board meetings for that management thing pissed me off. Now I get it. I don't like those type of meetings.
Like, man, I mean, nothing else could have done it. We just didn't make as much money from that one game.
That one game is the reason why we lost 60 million players. Nothing else. You know what?
Speaking of things that could have made them lose players, did you know that Activision the shareholders are urged to vote against annual discrimination and harassment reports?
Wait, so you're going to tell people not to talk about discrimination and harassment at the company?
No. See, they have this annual report to talk about the metrics behind discrimination and harassment.
Uh-huh.
And so there was a motion to make them more detailed from, I believe it was like the New York State governor dude.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah, no, vote against that.
So they want people not to know what's really going on in the company.
They just don't think they need to tell that much stuff.
Okay. Didn't they just hire a DEI chief recently we did a whole story on about?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be a part of her job?
Mm-hmm.
And they try to make sure... See, this stuff I don't be liking. This is what I don't like.
So, it's two proposals, by the way. So, the first is an annual report to look into harassment and discrimination.
Okay.
Countering the proposal, the report states, the board believes that rather than diverting energy and resources to creating yet another report, we should continue to directly respond to employee concerns. Focusing all our attention on the concerns is the best way to quickly and effectively create genuine change in our workplace.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. They put that black woman on that board as that DI chief officer for nothing. She's literally there as a scapegoat and a token person on this board just so they say they got a black woman here. But she's not gonna be able to do nothing. If they're not gonna give her the tools to be successful, why would you do to put her on? I'm angry.
Now, you're about to get even more pissed.
Don't.
So the second proposal would allow an employee representative onto the board of directors. This one they're a lot more straightforward about. While the board appreciates hearing the perspectives of our shareholders, as we describe below, we do not believe this proposal is in the best interest of the company or its shareholders.
What?
They just straight up said, we don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, God.
Although the board apparently supports Activision Blizzard's mission of becoming the most welcoming and inclusive company in the industry, it believes it can do this without interference from an employee representative.
How are you gonna get information? Woo! How are you? Okay, if you want,
Get it out.
how are you gonna make the company better for employees and not the actual employees? That's dumb. Are you?
They're just gonna do it by handling this directly.
How?
Directly.
What does that even mean directly?
Talking with them directly.
I don't trust them.
Bobby Kotick is gonna come down with his golden parachute and speak to the lonely dregs of the workspace that makes the games.
He said the lonely dregs.
He's gonna go talk to the developer serfs and he's going to see what they need, and he's gonna make sure he has enough money in his pocket, maybe like $5 or $10, to see if he can help them.
I hate you so much. The developer serves. You just be putting words together to anger me. Like, you string words together in a specific way to upset me. That's what you just did. He said developer serves.
He is going to come down on his chariot and sit upon his throne and say, all right, what is your demand? And he's going to have them come up there and just he's going to give them 10 seconds. Speak your plea.
I hate
Next.
this. I hate this so
and
much.
yours. And that's how he speaks to them directly.
They ain't finna get nothing done, though. That black woman gonna be up there for nothing.
She's going to be sitting there collecting the check.
That's it. She'll probably do some press, probably do some like in-person stuff to be the face of the company. That's it.
And they're going to have her say some of this stuff too, so we didn't get mad at her.
Exactly.
Well, we just don't think we need to make a whole other report. How much energy does it take to make a report?
Nothing. They have reports for everything.
Y'all have all these financial reports, all these spreadsheets, all these PowerPoints, all this stuff.
I'm sure like
but you telling
thousands
me,
of fucking spreadsheets.
You telling me that one of the things that can help you fight your discrimination case and put you in a positive light, y'all are like, nah.
Like, I ain't doing all that.
Nah, what we doing this for? We don't need that. But the other one, they were just so much more honest about it. Like, no, we don't want them dusty ass employees over here.
Not them dusty ass employees.
We don't want them eating our caviar.
I hate this so much.
I don't want to talk to them.
Active.
We don't talk to poor.
Not to be like Heather's or the plastics from Mean Girls.
Like, you can sit outside and put your ear to the door and listen in, I guess.
I'm so angry at this. I'm angry because I thought they were gonna actually do something right by appointing that black woman.
Bro,
it's looking like they not.
No, man. It's a publicity stunt.
That's all it was.
She a figurehead. Now, I hope that she tries to make some real change.
But it's gonna be hard. How?
It really is.
This is an uphill battle she's fighting now.
I feel bad for her.
I do too.
You work for the wrong company, ma'am.
I hope she quits really soon.
I know you trying to help them at the roots, but those roots are rotten.
Very rotten. Black women are not here to save the world. Jeez. Okay, I'm done with acting. What else do we got?
So, since we did all that clumping together, our last story is about Nintendo.
These idiots.
Yes, our family-friendly friends at Nintendo. The people who you think are your friends, but continuously show that they are not.
They never your friends.
All they do is show you that they are a regular-ass corporation. They over here telling you they closing stores. They put N64 ROMs before a $50 paywall.
Oh, yeah.
They made something free for a year, then said, "Nah, y'all paying for this."
They drop feed these what is it, those N64 ROMs every so often.
The way they obliterate ROM sites is absurd.
Man, destroyed.
You can't have a fan project for them.
Nah.
You can't even put their music on YouTube, but they refuse to sell it. They refuse to sell it. They refuse to put it on Spotify. They want you to buy the soundtracks on a disc that they don't sell in America.
Right?
Bro, we want your music. Let us listen to it.
Or stream it. Shit.
I'll stream it. I'll happily stream it.
Me too.
But nah, y'all over here like, buy the disc.
Buy the disc, dummy.
Stupid.
Import it.
What you think this is?
Stop being poor.
I mean, this is a company that took scans of a game from 1996.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy.
And was like, take it down.
Take this.
Take it down. We don't want that up. Buy the book. Buy the book. But we can't. What would we even? I don't care. Buy it.
Go on eBay and find it.
Figure it out. Buy the book. And so, this portrait of a family-friendly company that all they did was make Mario. Would you believe that it's terrible working there if you're a contractor?
I hate to feel like I have to agree because contractors get treated pretty horribly in the game industry.
And apparently Nintendo is no different. They describe it as being called second-class citizens.
Yep. They
even have you separated from red badges and blue badges.
Not them doing it by... Of course.
Look at those blues over there.
Right?
I bet you wish you had a MacBook. Enjoy your Windows 99, nerd. Enjoy your dial-up, stupid.
That's wow.
Enjoy your floppy disk.
Not floppy disk. Hold on now.
Hey, you need some internet? I got some AOL disk for you.
I got some AOL disk. Wow. We're going way back.
It's not that bad, but they have cited that a lot of their stuff is outdated and makes it very difficult for them to do their jobs. All because they are hanging on to the promise of them getting a red badge and getting into the building that has actually good stuff. But the contractor building where they have to work might as well be a dilapidated shed in the middle of a desert.
This is terrible.
Yeah, it got so bad because there's been plenty of reports, not even just about this, but also about Nintendo doing union busting.
Oh God.
It got so bad Reggie had to come out and be like, "This is not the Nintendo I left." Like, Reggie, my boy.
Damn.
I believe him.
I do too.
But ever since leadership changed and all this stuff, they always want to be a traditional company and a family first stuff like that. They always talk about how they give all these benefits to their employees. They're always happy and stuff, but they didn't say that in order to get those benefits, you have to have the red badge, not the blue badge.
Oh God, that's pretty horrible.
And what's crazy is that around the time where all this stuff was happening, and I hate to sound cynical, except I don't. Wasn't it crazy how they had all this stuff drop?
What do you mean?
Nintendo, the usual tight-lit company, was like, release the Xenoblade trailer.
Oh, you're talking about okay.
And release the Splatoon 3 trailer. So even finding information on this was difficult because if you just type in Nintendo and look in the news tab, it's all about the games they putting out.
Of course, they do it on purpose. They want to like completely flood the internet with news about new games coming out. That way you don't have to worry about that people talking about the contractors.
Right, you're like, man, I'm gonna look up this Splatoon.
Like Xenoblade, because me being a rabid fan of Xenoblade, I'm like, oh my God, Xenoblade! It's like, but contractors.
Right. We over here like, yo, Xenoblade looks so clean.
Like, let's
and then
go!
we open up the new tab.
Right? Oh, so they did that stuff on purpose. That's good. That's good PR.
Sneaky.
Very sneaky. Very disingenuous.
Sneaky. But you don't pay us to not report the bad stuff, so.
Yeah.
I mean, they won't ever now, I guess. But
of course not. We do not care, okay?
I mean,
this ain't our live like other companies like IGN and people. They need that.
Oh, they need that.
They need that.
That's their lifeblood.
Exactly.
They can't say things like Breath of the Wild was flawed.
Not getting us canceled again for like the 8th time.
Stone Cold ain't. Yeah, I mean, he says the best Zelda game, and that's fine. That don't mean it ain't flawed.
Yikes. You and Breath of the Wild have such a long history.
I'm ready to fight. I'm always ready to fight about Breath of the Wild. I've gotten to the point where I'm just used to fighting about it, and maybe to some degree I enjoy it.
You have to at this point.
Maybe I just enjoy the violence.
You just enjoy the violence that comes from you saying these things.
Maybe it brings me a little joy.
I'm pretty sure it probably does.
Yeah. I mean, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? Try to dox me? I got VPNs, stupid.
They gonna run up?
They really not. You gonna be looking at my IP addresses and this boy in Italy? Yeah. Yeah.
Not Italy. Nintendo can't even make any good decisions lately. All they do is just smoke screens and trailers.
Nintendo can't be bad. They made Super Mario Odyssey stupid.
Dang, you right. The game was like the best. Look at me being stupid and forget such a game came out.
And plus they just made a 3D Kirby. What are you talking about? They're bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and plus they revived the Metroid series with a good game.
Oh,
I mean, let's not think about the fact that we're still waiting on Metroid Prime 4.
I ain't getting that for we're gonna be in our like 50s if that game comes out.
Yeah. I mean, that's how Nintendo does. I think that's just the tactic they like to employ. As soon as we start talking about them in a negative light, they're like, hey, how about those games?
Right?
Huh? Let's sweep that Joy-Con drift under the rug.
Oh my God! Don't get me started on that stuff.
Sweep the low performance of the Switch under the rug.
Yet the games are still costing $60 though. I ain't over that still. That's actually I'm gonna talk about in our next segment once we wrap up this.
Yeah, I think we've said what we need to say. The contractors need better. I'm glad people are speaking out about it because, as you know, when you speak out about things in the games industry, they like to threaten you with blacklisting.
Yeah. And retaliation and stuff, which is completely against like any type of ethical HR codes.
But this isn't a very ethical space.
Yeah, which you would think it would be a little bit better.
And what's crazy when you think about all this? This is video games,
right? It's something that's supposed to be fun.
This is video games.
This stuff for like pastime, leisure, hobby.
And of course, there's gonna be those like, well, it could be just video games. You would ignore this stuff, but no, because the thing about video games is that they're made by human beings.
Exactly,
and they deserve to be treated as such. So
I wonder what games are made ethically and which ones aren't.
Well, I know Hades was.
That's good.
So, shout outs to them.
Because these companies, even some of these smaller companies, can still be trash too.
I wonder how many we know how many companies have admitted to crunch and how many of them have been exposed for it.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder how many more are still just over here just being garbage.
There's nobody over here like come behind them and actually say, hey, this isn't right. There's no checks and balances when it comes to game industry as far as the way people are treated in there. The developers and stuff. It's not like free for all pretty much at this point.
And that's why we need unions.
Yeah, shout out to unions. We need more of them. Need to be like a huger union actually. Like just a very like huge like industry wide union for just developers and contractors and all that stuff.
Agree.
All right. What else we got? Are we at the topics?
We're out of topics because we clumped. We did the doubles.
Oh yeah.
So now we're at sound off, and it sounds like you got a gripe.
I have a huge gripe. You know what my gripe is?
Shoot.
Paying premium dollars for games that ain't premium. Whew. I am tired of paying $70 to $60 for a game that ain't even got up to date specs. You won't be able to pay $60 for a game that can't even give me 30 frames per second at least.
Ooh. And
then the audacity of these PS5 games have the same problem. Like, okay, where we are right now, ray tracing and all this other stuff should be standard stuff for next this current gen. Why are we paying $70 for a game that don't even have it? Why is that an extra feature now?
Now, to most listeners who hear this, they may think you're complaining.
I am very much complaining.
But here's the thing. When the PS5 was advertised as the next gen system, how many times did you hear the word ray tracing?
All the time. That was like the big selling point.
How many times did you hear it? They were talking about that in the trailer for Miles Morales and stuff like that.
Yep.
Which, let's face it, was kind of more or less a tech demo for the PS5.
It was. It was a great game.
It's a good game. Great game. But you know what it is. But yeah, they were like ray tracing. You can play Control with ray tracing.
4K.
Don't do that though. It tanks the frame rate though. Don't do that.
Like, that's my big gripe. We're paying this money for these games that supposedly, okay, $60 is for this HD era of gaming, where $70 is for the 4K era of gaming. But yet, a lot of games ain't even up to 4K specs. Some can't even go 60 frames per second without chugging or just dying. Like, some games ain't even in 4K. Some games are in 1080p still. Some are even in 720. And the audacity to be paid all this money for these games. I don't like that.
What's crazy is, I'm going to get this canceled again, but what's crazy is, as you say this, a game immediately came to my mind.
Which is?
Elden Ring.
Oh, no, not game of the decade.
I won't deny that Elden Ring is a good game, but it is a
good?
I'm sorry. It is the second coming of Jesus Christ itself in disc form.
There you go.
This game creates children. This is, if you see people out here named like Radon or something, then it's probably the son of Elden Ring.
Yikes.
Yes. When you go, hey dad, and you're looking at a case of Elden Ring, that's what happened. Wow. But anyway, back to Elden Ring and how poorly it's optimized.
And it won't be a pay $60, $70 for that game?
Bro, I was looking up tech demo games just like a week ago about how they just put a patch where it runs better, but there's still areas it's like going sub 60 in performance mode.
No, not performance mode.
Mm-hmm.
But you want me to pay $70 for this damn game.
And that's not, like I said, it's not to say it's a bad game.
It's not. It's just that I feel like we should have standards now for stuff. If you make me pay a standardized price for something, I should have these things I expect when I get there. Like, I shouldn't be paying for games that don't perform at their... They should be performing poorly if I'm paying the money for them. Like, I can understand if a game was like, okay, the game was $40 or a game was $50. Like, there's no, like, price, like, what's the word? Like, there's no range of prices anymore for games anymore like it used to be. Back in the day, there were price gap ranges. Some games were $30, some games were $40, some games were $50. Now, everything like want to be $60 and stuff. Now, actually, everybody want to be $70.
Right? If you're talking about 60, you're talking about, like, the inferior version.
Exactly. And I'm like, why am I paying for this? Why am I paying premium prices for games that ain't got the premium standard bells and whistles in them? Like, I should be paying for a game less than 4K if I'm paying $70 for a game. I'm sorry. It should be 4K, 60 frames every time I'm paying $70 for a game. If you can't give me that, if you got 1080p, don't even ask me for $60. You should get no more than $50 out of me at the least. Like, no, I'm not. That's crazy. I'm just upset at that. The fact that Nintendo, of all of them, be getting away with that stuff the most.
Oh, they really do.
They be like, oh, hey, give me that $60, please. Like, this game don't even run in 30 frames per second though.
Yeah, they had $60 for that Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Right?
And whoo! See, and this is me with Kirby. Love that game. Love it to pieces.
Kirby.
But it runs at 30 frames per second. And the only reason I give a shit about that is because there are parts that run at 60.
That's weird.
Like, they're real small parts, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Like there'll be a part where you like zoom in and you're about to go into a level, and Kirby's like kind of in the corner floating on the warp star.
Mm-hmm.
That's in 60 frames.
Why? So that one
The loading screens are in 60 frames.
That's weird.
But the game isn't.
The game's at 30.
Yes.
Is it at 30? Wait, is it even 60 docked or is it still 30?
No, it's 30 either way.
Oh wow.
Like I thought that was it because I saw that it had the potential for 60. And it's just like no.
But they want to charge you $60 for that game though. I don't like that.
Again, great game, but why is it 30?
That game could have been $50.
Could have been. And man, I didn't buy the Diamond and Pearl remake, but apparently there was a lot of problems with that game.
Of course.
And they said $60, please.
$60, please, for these games that don't even work good. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think that's one of my most biggest pet peeves recently when I've jumped to the next gen. Is them asking all this money for these games and shit, and then actually can't even perform well. At least decently.
That's because I was actually watching a video that pertains to this about how we've gotten into this patch culture.
Yeah, we definitely have.
And it was a video about Sonic Colors Ultimate.
The new one? The re-release?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh, the sorry state it came out in. Oh
Yikes.
my god.
Oh.
I don't suggest anyone pay money for that. I watched some footage of it in a comparison video. Ooh. Ugh. It looks ugly, first of all. It's oversaturated. They don't let you choose between the regular music and the remix tracks. The new menus they put into the game are laggy. Some of the effects are just awful. And I'm sure they've patched it by now, but that's the problem. Why should we have to patch it later?
Right? Especially for a re-release. It's a re-release at that. Like, you've had to get...
Y'all had one job. Make it better. Oh, and the crazy part, the cutscenes are the same cutscenes from the Wii game.
Wow. Are they even upscaled or anything?
No.
They just there. You just play them. Here you go. Play them again.
Well, I mean, they upscaled it a little bit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be disingenuous about it. They upscaled it a little bit, but the lighting of the cutscenes and the lighting in the game are drastically different.
That's bad. And they want how much for that game?
They wanted like $40.
They could have kept that. They could have kept that. Give me 20.
I mean, that's a little steep too.
That's why sometimes I'm like, I'm not gonna buy this game full price. I'm waiting for it to go on sale because like some of these games just deserve my money and they don't. I'm not into it. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna give you. You may feel your game worth it, but I don't feel like that.
And you know what's crazy?
What?
No, I'm gonna say that for my sound off because I got one that's closely related to this.
Well, we can walk right into yours then.
Let's go. Because my gripe is with remakes and remasters, particularly remasters more than remakes, because remasters, I think y'all don't know what a remaster means. A remaster is supposed to be an elevation
of the original
game.
Yeah.
Now, why am I bringing this up all of a sudden? Because I was like, I was going through the Nintendo store. A lot of things are on sale.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, Catherine is on sale?
That's your game.
I love that game. So I bought it. I might as well not have.
What happened?
So the original game was in 30 frames, right? This is too.
Okay, so they didn't up-res
They didn't improve the frame rate. I mean, they made the art style more in line with like the way Atlas does art styles now. So they made it a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So they did that, which okay, fine.
They ain't much of an effort though, but okay.
It's not. And that's about it. Oh, they made like some modes that like you could make it a little bit harder. Like they have like a mode that if you've played the game before, they just introduce new blocks. Which I guess changes the gameplay up some. But yeah, that's it.
That's it? How much was it?
Oh, I bought it for like $15.
How much is it like normally about to sale?
50.
That's a lot. They didn't even do nothing really to it.
They didn't do enough to justify that price. Some people say that the PC version is probably the best, and it's not even. They didn't even get the re-release. They talking about the original.
The original Catherine on PC,
which is crazy to me.
That is insane. So basically, these remasters do be kind of like not great a lot of times.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just over here like, why can y'all? And this is different from like compilations. Like, if y'all just gonna put some stuff together and say, hey, buy it, we're not gonna do nothing to it, fine. I'm not even gonna talk about y'all.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to be fairly priced. But if you start calling things a remaster, I'm gonna expect some stuff.
Yeah, as you should.
I'm gonna expect some up-resing. I'm gonna expect some like I want better for the game. I want the game to look better. I want the game to play better. And I don't think that's an unreasonable ask.
It's not. It's a very reasonable ask.
Especially when some of these companies do things like erase the original versions.
Yeah.
But then people want to cry about how piracy is bad. Looking at you, Rockstar.
They don't even vote for that re-release of the collection for GTA.
Talk about some. You go. Oh, but the old version, you can't get those anymore.
Yeah.
And you gotta buy this through our launcher if you have it on PC.
That's. I don't like that.
As you can imagine, people have found ways around that, and you can download it, whatever.
Of course.
But the fact that they even introduced that at all, like, bro, because you remember how the launcher went down, and they couldn't even play the game for like 36 hours.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's why the launchers are dumb.
They are dumb. We don't need those anymore. That's old school.
Now y'all just want to control the market.
Of course.
But I just think that if you're gonna call something a remaster or re-release or remake, hey, talking on remakes, still can't believe the Prince of Persia thing.
Yeah, that blew your mind. I told you.
That Pokemon one was ass though. Y'all was bogus for that. Y'all was real bogus for that. Like, I know y'all was working on Pokemon Legends Arceus, that's an alright game. I don't think it's like the best Pokemon. I don't think it's a great coming of Christ or anything like that, but I think it's a nice directional shift.
Okay.
Like, I think that game is a good move forward. But where it is right now, it's kind of like it's an idea that's in its infancy.
Yeah.
But that remake of Diamond and Pearl y'all put out, that was bogus. That was trash. That chibi art style is repulsive. And y'all could even make it run well. How? How do y'all choose this ugly art style and make it run bad?
Yeah, that's weird.
And it's not like y'all new to remastering games or remaking games. Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, at least in my opinion, were pretty good.
Yeah.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Goated. Amazing.
Goated.
Probably the second best Pokemon games ever released, next to Black and White, of course. And then, of course, there was Fire Red and Leaf Green. Immaculate. Amazing. Picasso.
Wow.
So y'all know how to do the thing, but y'all not doing the thing.
Cause it's now we're in the HD era, and remember Nintendo said making games in HD is hard, and HD games is hard.
Making the HD games hard.
Yeah.
You're gonna make that game for the CRT TV? You can't make that game good.
It's hard. It costs more money.
Oh, it's hard when it costs that money. But they make their games more expensive.
So to augment the cost of making the game in HD.
Oh
man!
Imagine they can't use the money from the subscriptions.
Imagine when they're gonna start making it in 4K. Oh
never.
God,
They're never gonna do it. By the time they start making 4K, they're gonna come up and be like, we now have the 4K switch, and we're gonna be like, bro, we on 12K. How? We are on
They're gonna start. This is the first ever Mario game with ray tracing.
Right. You can see the fibers in his mustache.
I am so bad that that's gonna be a thing.
You can see the ray tracing from the shine on his buckles. Look at Mario Go.
Like, bro,
it's gonna be a whole direct too.
Not a whole direct.
And you gonna hear that person like, look at Mario Go. Look at how he looks. Look at the shadowing. Isn't that great?
I'm so done with you. I'm so done. You watch too many directs.
I've watched every direct.
You watched every direct. That's why you can pinpoint how he sounds too. That's wow. All right, I think it might be a good time to end this episode of Rushdown Radio.
All right.
I hate you so much.
Thank you for watching this, listening to this episode of. Okay. All right, I can't do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can't.
Do not.
It's so. Thank you all for listening to this episode of Rushdown Radio. If you'd like to hear more, just check us out on literally any streaming service.
Yes, we're everything.
You can check us out on YouTube. You can check out our website, rushdownradio.net.
If you see us on Spotify, give us 5 stars. That would be great. It helps us. People can see our stuff more too.
Yeah, please. Y'all know y'all like us,
right? We out here.
We out here. We just trying to make it out here,
right? And not be owned by some overlord,
right? We trying to make those numbers that like murder podcasts make.
That would be great.
Like, please start listening to those. Y'all are concerning me. Listen to us. But yeah, that's enough plugging. We'll see y'all later.